How's it going, y'all? It's Ian Sanders with Oasis Financial Services and Benefits Oasis. So, we're going to talk a little bit more about what to expect during the open enrollment with ACA. The reason for that is I recently did an audit, and at some point I'll go through what that is. But what I found was there was a lot of people that when I signed them up, somebody came behind and signed them up for the exact same plan. I ended up not being the agent of record, and because of that, I missed out on those members. Of course, I'm going to get in touch with them again this next open enrollment, but that was potentially over $1,000 a month in business that I wrote that I'll never get paid for because I didn't realize that at the time. So, my biggest suggestion is going to be this. When you go into it, you're going to want to go into the mindset that just because the person is your member doesn't mean that they're always going to be your member. So there's a few key things that you're going to want to do, and that's what we're going to go over today. So, as usual, if you like the video, got something out of it, like, comment, subscribe. This helps get it in front of more people. The more people that we can help, the better, because we want everybody to be successful, right? So the first thing that you want to do is when you're going through and talking to your client, this is in the script, you want to make sure that you explain to them that you take a holistic approach, that you're able to look through the entire industry and find something that fits best for them, because you want to make sure that they have the most complete coverage for their budget. That's the first thing. The second thing is you want to make sure that you don't only offer Affordable Care Act plans. Now, if they say they can't afford anything else, fine. That's completely fine. You don't have to worry about trying to sell them things that they can't afford. That's the last thing that you want to do. But what you do want to do is find out if they have any budget at all for health insurance and see if you can add coverage to give them more complete coverage than just the ACA plan. For instance, in one of the videos, we talk about adding on an accident plan that covers some hospitalization and things like that too. And what that does is make it so that if they get sick or injured, they don't have to pay that full deductible out of pocket. The supplement insurance will pay for that, and then their insurance kicks in as well, and that pretty much gives them full coverage at that point. Well, if somebody tries to go ahead and move them plans and they have something like that, odds are they're going to reach out to you first because they don't want to mess things up. So you want to make sure that you fully explain how all of these things work together and that they know that if they need to make any changes, if anything happens, they need to get in contact with you directly. Now, the next thing is going to sound so basic, but I'm hearing that a lot of agents don't do this, is always answer your phone or always reply. Now, I don't always necessarily answer my phone, but what I will do, if even if I'm busy, is I will always reply with a text. Hey, I'm working with someone right now. Can you tell me real quick what this is about? I can look it up and then get back to you. The better you serve your clients, the more often that you're there for them, the more problems that you can solve for them, the more likely it is that they're going to stay your clients, that they're going to stay your members. So you're going to really want to make sure that you're constantly interacting with your clients if they're interacting with you. Don't ever leave them out high and dry. Now, this last part is what I was talking about, is once you get to the end of December, before the plans go effective January 1st, what you'll want to do is go through all of your clients that you signed up during that open enrollment and make sure they're still your clients. Now, inside of Health Sherpa, they do have an AOR thing. It means agent of record. They do have something that says AOR at risk if somebody does that, but it doesn't catch everything. So you'll want to make sure that you go through one by one to make sure that all of your clients are still your clients and that they didn't just go ahead and cancel. Now, you can do this in Health Sherpa, but I also advise going into the carriers and doing it as well. And what this will do is make sure that all those clients, all that hard work that you put in, that those clients stay your clients, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many people, how many members you sign up for health insurance coverage, how many people you help. If an unscrupulous agent comes right behind you, says, hey, you know what, we just need to do a real quick check to make sure that you're on the right plan, and then they go ahead and change them. We even saw this, not this last year, but the year before, where they were switching them into other plans. There was agents out there, a lot of fraud going on, where my clients didn't even know that they had switched plans until they went to go use their health insurance coverage. So it's not only going to just benefit you, it's going to benefit your clients as well. And you just want to make sure that at the end of the day, you don't do a lot of work for nothing. All right. So Hope that helps. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop a comment or reach out to me directly. If you're on our team, go ahead and reach out to your leader if you need to, or drop, a message in Discord. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions there. Hope you have a great rest of your day.